Hey there, how is it going? Oh, had some errands to do today. I actually have to return the tags for the Cobra and the Fox body. So I figured it's a good opportunity to talk about an update here for the EB Mustang. I made a video a few days ago about how I was installing a JMS Boost MAX and the car didn't run. Well, I got on the phone with JMS and they were very helpful about the whole matter. Come to find out, somewhere along the way, somewhere between placing my order at American Muscle and receiving the product, they sent me the wrong one. So the harness is the same, but the module is different. The module is supposed to be different for this car. And I ordered the correct one, they sent the wrong one. So that's the issue. And I really don't know whose fault it is. You know, I've already had a couple very annoying experiences with American Muscle, so it really wouldn't surprise me if it was them that made the error. But needless to say, that's what the issue was. They sent the wrong one. So the module is completely different for this car, and it's not compatible to work, which is why the car barely ran. Well, that makes perfect freaking sense. Thankfully, JMS was kind enough, you know, they seem to be pretty irritated by the whole thing as well. But they were kind enough to mail out a new module. So they're sending me a new module, and I'll be sending them the old one. So yeah, hopefully here by the end of the week, I mean, by the time you watch this video, I should already have the module. So yeah, that was the update there. It's a little annoying, but it had nothing to do with the actual product itself. So this time around, it was because it was the wrong product for the car. It was an incompatible module. The module's different for, I guess, 18 and up cars or something. So yeah, go figure. Thank you, American Muscle. I really appreciate it. But anyway, I'm here at the tag place. I'm gonna run in, drop these off real quick. I'll be back. All right, got everything I need here. Paperwork for the tag return. Beautiful. So still. Oh, hey, no copyright, no copyright. Come on, come on! Don't ruin my video journey. Shh, Steve Perry, quiet. I'm still so, I don't know. I miss the cars, guys. I really do. It's going to take me a while to get over it. I mean, you got to think, in this year alone, I lost 3 cars because, you know, even though I got this one, I still lost the SHO. Well, I didn't lose it, but, you know, I don't have it anymore. And then, of course, what happened to the other 2 Mustangs? Like, this has been a rough year, man. This one hasn't been easy. I mean, I still think this year has been a lot better to me than last. I think a lot of people would agree, but goodness, no one could ever plan for any of that stuff, that's for sure. That's life for you. Hopefully soon we'll be getting some power to this car here, since now this is kind of the main focus for the channel, which is good because not many people are messing with these. There was a couple channels that popped up on YouTube I've been keeping my eye on lately, and they also have an HPP EcoBoost, but they're young channels, you know, they're still growing, and I understand, and I definitely support them. I watch their videos, but they haven't really done too much, you know. This car's been out a year and like no one even knows what the hell it is. It's crazy. But I think it's time to be the pioneer channel, or the pioneers here, and really get going with this car, and you know, really showing what this platform is capable of. Well, I mean this trim level. We know what the platform's capable of, but I mean the HPP EcoBoost. You know, this is such a cool car. It's quirky, it's unique, it's fun, it's affordable. It's a lot of good things. So yeah, we're gonna finally get going on that. And actually, another kind of small little update here is I'm in touch with my sign place in nearby Signorama here in Dundalk, Maryland. Awesome people over there. I'm talking to them because now I have to update the stickers on the side of the car. We're no longer FOMO Cobra. We got to get those updated. But I also want to get a Cars Created piece put on the rear window. And also I want some, you know, I want to try to get the roof wrapped. I'm not sure what color, still undecided on that. And I'm not sure if I want to do anything else. I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to do stripes or just some small accents to add some color to the car other than the blue. I don't know, undecided, working with them to figure it out. You know, got some things in the works there. So yeah, hopefully this weekend we'll have the Boost Max put in. Also, I have a set of spark plugs that I ordered at the same time to go in with the Boost Max. It was part of the supporting mods I wanted to do just in case. Some people say you don't need to. I would feel better if I did. They're 2-step quarter plugs. Crap part is they're only copper, so they're probably not even gonna last that long. But if it works well, I'll try to find some iridium tipped or, you know, some platinum tip plugs that are 2 steps colder. I don't even know where I can find them at. But yeah, they're 2-step quarter plugs. I'm probably gonna gap them at 26 thousandths. The SHO ran well, 26 thousandths. I'm gonna be ramping the boost up here. You know, the Boost Max can go up as high as 5 PSI, which is, you know, it's high. It's as high as this engine can take. The Focus RS guys tuned are peaking at 28 to 29 PSI max peak, so I think sustained would be somewhere around 27. Stock pressure is 22. It will peak at 22 sometime. It will hold it there for a little bit, but you know, it kind of rolls off to about 20, 21 most of the time. So yeah, the cool thing is, and the reason why the JMS Boost Max works is these EcoBoost cars, the way they are calibrated, apparently this is why a product like that works. It's not because the product does it, it's because the car does. Apparently the engine management systems on these cars are very good at compensating, and we know this, but this shows to the extent that how well they do. So we know that these cars are really good at pulling back timing if the octane's bad and whatnot, but they can also compensate for 30% more fuel with the wideband O2 sensor, which is really cool. So I think the math is right, which is why JMS only allows the device to make the vehicle give 5 more PSI, because that would be 30% more, and that's about what the car can compensate for safely. So 30% more fuel will be added, 30% more pressure being added, therefore, and I guess it does go, you know, it's hand in hand. It scales equally, maybe it doesn't, I don't know, but of course it's going to be, I'm not going to crank it up. There's going to be a lot of testing involved with this, because it's not a full tune, you know, you're not making other adjustments. You're just making the car add more, you know, more boost and more fuel. So, but I think it will work well. I think it'll work well for the time being, at least enough. So hopefully by the weekend we'll have that in, new spark plugs, and we'll start be doing testing and seeing what kind of difference it makes. And of course, with that, we'll be doing some draggy testing and seeing if there, you know, what the difference is there. Of course, doing any quarter-mile testing is going to be a little tough. Our local track has been very busy with events, trying to catch up for the year, and I've been busy, and it's kind of hard for me to make it up there for like a street night or something. And then, of course, I could always do it on the road, but then I got, you know, I take the risk of legal consequences. But we'll be doing something nonetheless, so yeah, always keep a lookout for that. But that's going to be it for this little small update here. Just kind of wanted to, you know, touch base on the whole JMS Boost Max thing. Just kind of let people know what's going on. You know, my viewers, people who are watching this build. So that's going to be the update there. And that'll be it for this video. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with everyone you know. If you want to see more content like this, and go ahead, subscribe to the channel. Keep a lookout for the next true car enthusiast video.